Good morning. Yes, we are out and about. Pyaar doing some of her best investigative work here. And we have an absolutely gorgeous day. Another, not a cloud in the sky, not even a little wispy, fluffy thing. And the mountains are gorgeous. We'll get a better shot of those in a little bit. Absolutely beautiful day. Speaking of beautiful, how are you? How are you, my friends? What is going on for you today? It is Saturday. Here it's a gorgeous Saturday. I want to say it's about 66 right now. Slight breeze. Mwah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Don't know what my plans are today. I am not sure. Other than tonight, there's a wine, bacon, and bourbon fest going on Fort Huachuca. So we're going to go to that. It doesn't start until 5. So we do have the whole afternoon available. And so I'm not sure. But it's early. 6:30, 7 o'clock, something like that right now. So we're just going to go for a morning walk. I got up, I took a shower, got dressed, just have on a little white dress. See where the day takes us. Probably would be a perfect day to go for a hike. Maybe when we're done walking Pyaar, I'll go for a hike. I don't know. Everything is just hinging on this swimming pool thing right now. Not that you have to be here when the workers are here, but really feel like we need to be here when the workers are here. They don't need our supervision. We don't know what we're doing or what they're doing. I mean, if we did, we could do it ourselves. But just more like, I don't know, I just feel like you need to be there. Kind of keep an eye on things, ask them if we can catch them before they leave. When do we expect you back, if they have to come back, or is this done? Because we're not getting communication from the contractor. Reached out yesterday to ask what was going to be happening this coming week, and the response was that the tile guy would be here tomorrow, being today, Saturday. And I responded back, Saturday? Are you sure he's coming on a Saturday? Yes, he'll be there tomorrow. Okay, awesome, thank you. And, okay, I put that in a text. Awesome, thank you. And what about the following week? All the other things that need to be done. Response, I don't know. That was the response. You're the owner of the company. This pool has been on your calendar since March, and you don't know. March, let's see, June 10th will be 3 months. How do you not know? How do you not know what needs to be done? Well, because you haven't been out to the job site. I could answer that one. But you know what's been done, so you know what has to be done yet. Is a big frustration. So I was going to reach out to the salesperson that we spoke with, who is also one of the contractors. But I want to reach out to him separately. I want to call him and talk on the phone, because sometimes texts can be misinterpreted, and I'm aware of that. But I mean, we were told 12 weeks on the outside, probably before then. It will be 15 weeks on June 10th, which is still 2 weeks away. Do I see this getting completed in 2 weeks? No. No, I don't. Not when you don't know what's going to happen the following week. No. Sometimes, my friend Maritza and I used to joke that we could run the world so much more efficiently. I mean, we couldn't do it alone. We need to have other efficient people involved. But how is it that I feel like maybe because we're so far out, we're not a priority. But I think I said it in another video, like it costs them money to get a permit to build in this city. So you would think that they would want to do a good job and they would want to have good referrals and they would want to really make some money off of having to get that permit. I'm sure they're making plenty of money off of us, but at least given everything I've seen done so far, I don't know. That is the one theme throughout this whole pool build. I don't know. I keep saying that. I don't say that too often. I say that a lot with this. All right, so that's the update on the pool. Maybe by the time we're done with our walk, tile guy will be there. Who knows? And I still, I think Jeff wants to get out of the house. He's been sick all week. Come on, girl. So he's been cooped up in the house and he is feeling better today. He feels like the congestion he has might be more allergies than a cold kind of thing. I'm looking at my hair. It's just kind of stringy looking and doesn't have the curls. I had it trimmed yesterday and she washed it. She didn't use the same product I do. And I don't know. I might have to go up. Maybe an up hair day today. I have to pay some bills today. All that real life nonsense. Good morning. Guy on his bicycle. Got something to do today. Of course, there's her. I would have to go on a solo bike ride. I couldn't take Jeff. Well, because then we know what happened the last time we took her on the bike ride. If you don't, look back. That was an adventure. And it is beautiful. I don't even know. Didn't look at the weather before I left the house, so I don't even know what our max temp is going to be today. But it's Saturday. We'll do something. Even if we cook, we will do something. I've got it in my head that I want to make my own cream cheese and my own butter. Please don't ask me why I have it in my head that that's what I want to do. Interestingly enough, when I was looking at the recipes, they're pretty much the same. I'm going to look at them again because I looked at them a little while ago. Yeah. Okay. We've got a good picture of the mountains here. Let me turn you around. Yeah, look at that. Stand still so you can see. But they're nice and green. People coming. Them on the back side, not on the front side. Give them their privacy, their anonymity, if you will. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I have it in my head, like I said, that I want to make my own cream cheese and my own butter. Oh, and mozzarella cheese. saw a recipe for that. That looks super easy. Time consuming, but easy. We'll see. Good morning, ladies. Oh, and I have to work on Mr. Vista's bio. I need to take a peek at that. He sent me over something. I wanted to zhuzh it up a little bit. That's what I was thinking. Not that he needs any embellishing, but instead of just giving a bunch of bullet points, kind of make it a little more story-like. That's what I was thinking. But maybe I should research that too. And see what pageant bios are supposed to be. Maybe they are supposed to be bullet points. I don't know. And he sent it to me Thursday morning. So hopefully he didn't just go ahead and submit it as was. Don't be impatient. Don't be impatient, Mr. Vista. Unless, of course, they gave you a deadline, then you need to let me know. And that's it. That's what I know. That's what I don't know. I don't know more than I do know. How's that for being philosophical? If I knew as much as I don't know, I'd be an extremely wise person. Yeah, think on that. All the things that we do know are well outweighed by all the things that we don't. There's some birdies. I think they're quail. I don't know. Let's see. They're fast across the road. And it goes down. Okay. Be on camera. That's all right. There's a lot of those birds out right now. Okay. I wanted to just show you all these cactus. Very interesting. It's housing development here. Golf course and housing behind me here. Housing both before and after. But this little space in between, I guess, is on county land. And it's just really cool. Let me show you. All this cactus. And I'll just zoom in for those of you that like plants. This has some little things on it that look like they might want to bloom. But I don't know. But this is the one side, and then this is the other. And I will say that there are lots of spaces like this here, as opposed to, and this isn't a park, it's just a path, a county path. So as opposed to where I was in South Florida, there's nothing like this. You had a few wide sidewalks, but they were on busy roads. So I really enjoy this. And a lot of the stuff that's growing are weeds. Like all of this here, those are weeds. But it is also nature. Just what nature put in this spot in this moment. I heard voices. I don't know where they're coming from. Maybe they're coming from inside. But they were coming in a foreign language. That would be interesting. I do not speak a foreign language. But maybe my subconscious does. Who knows? Golfers are out. I'll show you the golfers. Well, now they're kind of behind the tree. Let's see. Let me zoom in. Anyway, there's another one zipping with his carts that way. Their golf carts was kind of loud. That's why I knew they were there. Lady and her husband coming up this way, strolling their dog. Good morning. You got the easy life there, little one. Little stroller. Although I suppose as Pyaar gets older, she doesn't feel like she wants to walk, I would trudge her in a wagon. But I think we've got a long way to go before anything like that happens. Because the path is getting busier. A gentleman walking his dog, a gentleman walking solo, and a runner coming up. Oh, it's a lady walking her dog. Good morning. Nope. Madam, come on. Mind your business. Yeah, well, good morning. There's our jogger. Good morning. And there's our gentleman walker. So, everybody out, getting their exercise. Hopefully you're going to get up and get something done today. I don't know what, because I don't know what you have to do. But you could just take a walk. Come on, girl. I'm a little slow on the uptake. I heard the bells, but it didn't really register in my mind immediately what it was until I started to hear the bikes. Oh, well. Busy path. Busy all of a sudden. I should have left 30 minutes earlier. It would have been a little more quiet on the path. But this is today. And it's moments like this, one of the things that I treasure. These quiet times when I get to go out and walk. What are some things you treasure? What are the moments in life? Maybe it's spending time with your kids or your grandkids. Maybe it's that cuddle time on the couch with your pet. We can treasure more than one thing. Maybe it's just some quiet. I really love the quiet. I don't have to have noise all the time. My husband has to have noise all the time. Maybe I'd feel different about it if I didn't have noise all the time. But because there's TV is going in my house all the time. From the time he wakes up until the time he goes to sleep. Even when he leaves the house, he'll leave the TV on. I can be on a Zoom call and people will be like, what's that in the background? What's going on? Do you need to go check something out? Because my husband's always watching some kind of war movie. Somebody's screaming, dying, yelling, getting stabbed, something. So I'm like, no, my husband's deaf and he's watching the TV. And I should say my husband is hard of hearing, quite hard of hearing, and he does have a hearing aid, yet he doesn't want to use it all the time. And then, I can't hear you, what? Put your hearing aids in and you'll hear me. I'm not yelling. Oh my goodness, here's somebody else with two puppies. I believe it's a gentleman this time. You will mind your business, little miss. Mind your business. Good morning.
Good morning.
Mind your business. Good girl. Come on. Okay. So, there he is. But we're talking about things we treasure. And just even views like, let me just show you this. Like that. These orange flowers, that purple cactus. I love moments like this. I'm not walking through a botanical garden. I don't expect to see that kind of beauty. Yet, here it is. Those unexpected moments. Good morning. Oh, cyclist came up from behind us, another one's coming in the front. My goodness. And Pyaar is like, it's getting hot. Let's get out of here. And even like taking the time. Good morning. Just look at all the colors in the rock. Just these simple little things. I hope they show up. Quite green, browns, a little bit of orange. And then these in the front. Here. I don't know. I seem to try to, I guess, if maybe that's it. Maybe I just make sure to find beauty in everything that I see. Maybe that's what it is. Because you may look at those rocks and go, it's a pile of rocks, Rose. Why are you boring me with this? But to me, I see the colors and the textures and the shapes. And to know that, like, nature did all of that. Those aren't rocks that have been purchased at a store. That somebody has hand chiseled and shaped. All of that is something nature did. Have another walking lady here. Good morning. So, yeah, maybe I just try and find the beauty in everything. I don't have to try too hard. Maybe I see the beauty in everything. Because I'm not trying, it's just there. At least to me, it's there. So, I hope that you can find the beauty in what's in front of you, even when it doesn't seem so beautiful. Even when maybe we're having an argument or we're dealing with the loss of someone or something. Look for the beauty in the moment. Sometimes the beauty is just in those raw emotions that we are feeling. That anger, we are pissed off, right? But there's this beauty in allowing those feelings to come up and come out. Or if we're grieving the loss of someone or something. And I say something because who knows? You know, you could be going through a breakup or a divorce, and then that's a loss of a thing, of a relationship, you know? Or maybe somebody you love passed away. Whatever it might be. But the beauty in the moment, like you wouldn't feel so torn up. You wouldn't feel so heartbroken if it weren't beautiful before. Because we're not grieving the loss of shit that annoys us. We're like, good riddance, goodbye. Right? We grieve the loss of the things and the people that are important to us, the moments that we had that we may not have again. At least not with that person. I say may not have again because we'll have those moments somewhere down the line we're just not going to have them with that person. That's okay. We're so lucky to have had what we had with them. Even the bad stuff, right? There's no such thing as a perfect relationship. No such thing. I do not care who you are. I don't care how much money you do have or you don't have. There is no such thing as perfection. No perfect relationship. People are going to piss us off because we're humans. Okay? And we have our own ideas, our own minds, our own ideas of how things should go. And not everybody is in 100% agreement with us. And that's okay. I'm just saying, not every relationship is perfect. So even those imperfect moments are things that once we don't have them anymore, we kind of miss, right? Sometimes we miss arguing with somebody. Just because it's like a mental stimulation sometimes, arguing. And what's an argument? We're just trying to persuade someone to move from where they're at to where we want them to be. That's all it is. And that takes a lot of mental effort. So sometimes you miss those things. There will be somebody else to argue with, don't worry. It is a guarantee. At times I say I don't argue. And for the most part, I don't. Because this is the way I want it done, do it kind of thing is me. And if you don't do it the way I want, I'll do it myself. It's okay. There doesn't need to be an argument. One of my flaws. One of many. Unless your persuasive argument makes me move. It's possible. It is possible. And sometimes, even with Jeff, I want something done a certain way, and he knows I want it done a certain way, and then he'll throw something else out. And in my head, my gut reaction is no. No. This is what I said I want done. And then I stop myself. Let's say in a split second, it all happens in my head. And I'll look at him and I'll be like, explain. Explain it to me. Explain what you're thinking to me. Look at this beautiful bush. Look at that. So this, I don't call it a bush, it's a tree. Let me back away from that a little bit more. It's a whole tree. Let me just back up. With those gorgeous purple flowers. One of my students told me on June 27th is a lavender fest. It's either in Benson or Sedona. Not Sedona, Sonoyta. I'm not going to Sedona for a one-day festival. No, too long of a drive. Gorgeous place, too long of a drive. And way too expensive to hang out there for a weekend. At least right now, too expensive. So, but Benson's 30 minutes one way, Sonoyta's 30 minutes another way. Those we can do. So back to, I was showing you the beauty in the moment. But back to finding the beauty in those moments, even when they don't seem like they're so beautiful. And that's not easy. I know that. Trust me, I know that. And we will. It helps to get through those moments those moments that feel depressive, that make you sad, if you can find the beauty. So when you're having that sad thought, maybe about something that you're not going to be able to do with the person that you wanted to do it with, just in that thought, look for some beauty, right? Because you wouldn't want to do something with that person if you hadn't had a good time with them in the past. So then we think about that good time we had with them in the past and we smile. And we just offer gratitude for the fact that we had that we had that moment with them, that we had that time with them. Because we probably wouldn't have done it otherwise. Yeah, give it a try. It doesn't have to be with your loved one, right? I mean, it could be just aggravated with somebody we work with. Our kids could be making us insane. Right? Why? Because there was a moment when they weren't aggravating you, when they weren't, oh gosh, I wish I was faster. A tie-dyed beetle just went by, you know, a VW bug, and all tie-dye with a yellow roof. Not fast enough, darn it. Anyway, that there was a time when that person that you're aggravated with did something that brought you some joy. And the only reason we're aggravated is because we just want that joyous thing to continue all the time, right? We don't want these bumps. We don't want these hiccups. We just want to have that good time, that happiness, that joy all the time. It's not very realistic, but it's what we want. And I understand that. So when we find ourselves in that spot, go back to that time that we had a good time with that person. Come on, girl. Come on. You're getting tired. Stop. All right. So go back to that time that brought you some joy with that person, and then say to yourself, and wait for this traffic to go by, say to yourself, won't it be nice when this passes and I'm back to that joy with that person? And we all go through some stuff with our persons. So try and go back to it. And I'm going to apply that as best I can to my pool situation. It's a little different because I don't have any happy times with those people. Although I say that, and it does happy when they show up and they do the work. So for me, in this case, won't it be nice when they show up and get the work rolling again? Won't it be nice when this pool is all finished in 2 weeks? I'm putting it out there into the universe. I want you to help me with that, right? Won't it be nice when this pool is finished in 2 weeks and we don't have to listen to her bitch about this anymore? Let's put that out there into the universe. Won't it be nice when this pool is finished, when the workers show up at least every other day, so we hope that'll make a difference. Come on, girl. Things that she wants to smell, not things that she should smell. Come on. Keep little cactus prickles in their nose and their paws. I'm not being mean. I just don't want to have to pull them out of her. And she's not a complainer. She had her from the tip of her paw to about a quarter of the way up her leg one day, full of cactus pricks. I don't know what the hell they're called. The needles, cactus needles. There it is. Needles. I do know what they're called. Full of cactus needles. And She never complained about it. She got in the car, she got out of the car. I only noticed it because I was standing still. I bent over to give her some love and I saw them. I'm like, girl, why didn't you say something? And I sat there and picked them out of her. So, she's not a complainer dog. Anyway, we're putting it out there into the universe. Won't it be nice when the workers show up, the work gets done on this pool on a consistent basis, and let's say by June 10th, we're gonna have water in the pool and be able to go swimming. Let's put it out there, out into the universe. Help me, send that out there. And if you want help sending a message out, then let me know too. Let me know what your won't it be nice when is. And I'll go ahead and help you put it out there. All right. So that's it for today. I'm not going to bother you with any more ramblings. I'll save that for another day. And if I do cook anything, if I make that butter or that cream cheese, I'll make sure to take you along. We haven't done a cooking video in a minute. All right, see you later. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And I will speak to you very soon.